Welcome to A Night in the Asylum. It's Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, as if you didn't know. Time for Talk Tech and Tequila with Darren and Jen. Call in live or leave a message at 855-366-9653 or email dilbert@asylum.radio. It's time to take refuge with your friends, your cocktail and cream puff.
How are you, Jen?
Oh, happy Tuesday.
Jen made it to video. She was almost crashed with her Mac.
Yeah, it's still doing its thing over there.
Jen, you look like you have these special little touch-ups enabled on Zoom because you look perfect today.
I always look perfect, and I didn't even know Zoom does touch-ups. How does it do touch-ups?
Jen, guess who's with us today?
I see Mr. Joe Jordan.
A second week in a row.
No. Let's get it right. This is the third week.
Jen and I, well, we didn't broadcast the first week. So
because my audio was really, really bad. So
maybe we'll get to that another time. So Jen and I have a bet how long Joe will last.
An over-under.
Jen and I, as of next week, it'll be 2 years, Jen.
I cannot believe it.
Is it next week or the week after? It might be the week after.
But still, either way, it's
2 years, Jen?
We did a year of podcast remotely.
Oh my God.
Nuts.
I never thought we'd be together this long.
Oh, where's your romantic music?
Joe, what's our topic tonight?
Joe. Say Joe?
Yeah. What's our topic tonight, Joe?
It's Jen. It's all Jen tonight. I did mine last week.
It's all me. So today I was kind of inspired because in the pandemic, obviously everything closed down and we couldn't go anywhere. A lot of things are still shut down. It's getting a little bit better, but part of the impact it had on us is that we weren't able to go to the gym and we weren't necessarily comfortable going out around, when it was warm, out to the trails and stuff like that, because they were like, you can catch it in the air, you're gonna die. So we were nervous and we're like, we don't want to go around people. And so we started to look into options to work out at home. We already had free weights and you could stream stuff and do apps on your phone, but we wanted something a little bit more permanent, but also instructor led. So we started to look into home fitness solutions for us to be able to get kind of the best of staying at home and away from people, but also some training and getting buff with some assistance.
Getting buff.
Yeah, I can.
It didn't
bench
work,
press
Jen.
250. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not working.
There were like 3 options we looked at, and then Joe is brave and he actually still does the going to the gym thing. So we'll talk about how that is, because I haven't even stepped foot in a gym during the pandemic. So I'm curious to hear how that is. And Darren, how are you contributing to the...
I thought you were just going to ask me, have I ever stepped foot in a gym, Jen?
Have you ever worked out? How's that?
What are you trying to say, Jen? Am I fat?
I'm kidding.
I am fat.
All I see is your face. I don't know.
I'm a fat old man. You want to see my butt? Not on video.
No. Don't do it.
Oh, yes.
I have been to a gym.
Great.
I joined a gym about 2 years ago.
Oh.
And I went at 5:30 in the morning, and
Yuck.
I had my own little coach. It was a woman, and I lasted for probably...
Did you say your own little coach?
Yes. And I lasted for probably 3 months. And then
What
I quit.
happened?
I never went back.
Just out of laziness?
Part laziness, and because I was encouraged to go because I had her coaching me, which
I see.
motivated me. But I didn't want
Yes.
to keep paying for her because she was there with me all the time.
And they're expensive.
And they're
Personal
expensive,
trainers are like $40 to $70 a session, right?
Yeah.
Or an hour, something like that.
So the other thing that Pat and I did was Max Challenge. That was before I went to the gym by myself. We did it for 6 weeks, I think. And we both lost weight and we both liked it because it was a group setting. And now
What's the
Max
difference
Challenge,
between Max Challenge and like CrossFit? aside from the
It's
weights
much
and
much easier. It's much more tame to go to max challenge.
Max Challenge is like the training wheels for CrossFit.
Yeah, that's training
Something
wheels,
like
all
that.
right. But it was fun because it
But you
was
lost weight. That's the whole point.
yeah.
You had fun, you lost weight, but it
Yeah.
was with a bunch of people
So-
in a room.
Yeah.
Darren, let me ask: do you see results after 3 months of working out with this woman? Was it worth it? I mean,
I felt better. I didn't necessarily see like muscle, but I lost weight and I felt better. But it's
Okay.
awfully difficult for me to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get to the gym at 5:30, so I can
Mhm.
be out of there at 6:45, 7 o'clock to take a shower and then get to work by 7:30. It was a lot.
yeah, it's rough.
What? I sometimes go to bed almost at 5:30. That doesn't even work for my lifestyle at
5:30.
all.
What, in the morning?
Yeah, last night I think I went to bed at 3.
Are you crazy?
No.
What time
wake
did
up.
you get up?
I woke up at 9.
I would die.
Why? That's 6 hours. It's
Do
good.
you wake up at 9 and like say you're going to work, or what's your
What's my schedule like?
what's
So
your schedule?
my alarm goes off around, depends, sometimes 8, sometimes 9, depending on when I have my first call.
Depends. I'm wearing them right now.
And then I start by catching up on a little bit of news and some of my personal emails. And Manuel brings me coffee. And then I have my coffee and then I go to work, which is up the stairs. And that's how my day starts. And
That's
I
nice.
only work out at night, by the way. Because I can't, the most annoying part of working out in the morning is you take a shower twice in one day. Like you have to take it after you work out in the morning. And then I like to shower before bed. So that's too many showers. So my
Joe, do
hair
you
will.
shower before bed?
Me?
Joe.
Oh, Joe.
In the summer, yeah. So in the summer, I'll shower like 2-3 times a day because I don't like
Really?
sweat on me. Yeah, so I'll get up, I'll shower. If it's
3
midday, I've been
times?
sweating. I have to take a shower. I just don't like that feeling. I like to feel clean.
You know when I used to take a shower before I went to bed? When I was getting laid every day.
Well.
No, not so
Well.
much. I've been with my partner for 29 years.
So you got to mix it up, buddy. You got
I
to.
mean, you're the
keep
one
the
that had the
spice going.
swing or something in the basement. Come on.
Jen, how long has it been for you and Manuel?
It will be 10 years married this year.
Did you just have to look on a calendar to remember that?
No,
You
what
glanced over to the
calendar?
right.
What calendar? I think 13 years dating or
Wow.
together, I guess.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And hopefully we'll go to Mexico. We were supposed to go to Mexico for
you're
our
inviting me?
anniversary this year. You're welcome to come. You can come in your own suite and stay there.
I kind of prefer to get my free room next to you. Maybe your bathroom or something. I don't know.
Let's take this offline. Anyway, so let me tell you my journey and ultimately what we decided to get. And then I'm curious to hear, Joe, why or how you decided to be around people during a pandemic. So
You make me sound like evil or something.
I mean, you're brave. I don't know.
Or stupid. I don't know.
So we used to go to Lifetime Fitness, which if you ever have gone to Lifetime Fitness or Equinox, it's kind of pricey. It's every time I went, I felt like people go there just to kind of show off their workout clothes, maybe, and like do some light workout.
Really?
And
Is that
hang
what
out
they
at the
do?
food thing. I don't know. It wasn't my thing. And so it was incredibly difficult to also cancel. You had to like go there, sign a thing, and they make it extremely difficult to actually quit a physical gym. So we eventually quit. And Manuel was like, okay, we're not going to do the Lifetime Fitness. Let me do, gosh, I already forgot the name. It's one that's like half the price. I forgot the name of the whatever it is. And he paid for it and he's still paying for it. And he never went. And I
Really?
think this is why gyms bank is
Wait,
people forget.
how long has been paying for this and not using it?
2 years, but it's like
Wow.
it's like $25 a month. I mean,
you know-
it's money, but
Pat was doing the same thing. I think
Yeah.
it was Planet Fitness. I don't remember which one. That might have been it.
I feel
But
like
he
he
had to
starts with an S or something.
he had to go in to cancel it because they wouldn't take canceled over the phone, which is such BS.
Exactly the same thing. So they were like, you need a notarized letter or bring it in. And he's like, who has time for all of I'm
Yeah,
not going to
go
go.
F
No.
yourself.
Yeah. So
Notarized.
he's like, nope. And anyway, he's still actually to this day still paying for that stupid gym membership. And I thought maybe with the pandemic they would allow email cancellations, but that's not. Now you have to get a certified letter and send it to them. They just make it ridiculously hard to quit.
I would want to cross that off my membership contract before I ever signed it.
Yeah. Is that, like that part of the contract?
Yeah,
How you
just
quit?
cross the line through it.
And just say I can quit at any time with the
That's
words
right.
I quit.
Because I'm real motivated to go to the gym and quit right away.
Right. So I was like, part of the barrier to actually going to the gym is getting in your car, getting all your junk and going to the gym.
My junk is in my pants.
And
How
going to the gym.
How much junk do you have to bring with you to the gym?
I
besides,
mean, you need
besides
a
yourself.
change of clothes because you take a shower.
There?
Yeah, well, Lifetime, it's like a spa situation.
I
don't.
I would
I
definitely
like
want
to
to
take
go to
showers
the
at
gym and have
home.
a shower.
You
I don't
don't
want to go to
take
the
a shower?
gym and not have a shower.
Yeah, I have to shower after I work out. I'm not
Well,
going to
yeah.
drive home and like.
Well,
Sweat.
yeah.
Especially in a gay gym,
So,
you want to take a shower after you're
Oh,
working
Jesus. Here we go.
Is that a thing?
out. That is
gay
a
gyms
thing.
a thing? Oh.
Or a sauna, right, Joe?
Oh.
Yeah, I know everything about that. Thanks.
I'll bring you some time.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you have to have a change of shoes. And then at one point, I was really motivated and I would try to work out in the morning, which we already discussed is not my thing. So I would have to bring my work clothes and work shoes and change. And it lasted maybe 2 months. So for the at home, there were 3 ones that Instagram and Facebook and stuff were targeting me on. And once it heard that I was looking for an at-home gym, I started getting bombarded. We narrowed it down to the Mirror, Tonal, and Tempo. So those were the 3 that we were seeing a lot of ads for. They were spending a lot of money around October timeframe, September, October timeframe. So we actually went to Short Hills Mall, which has a Tonal store, and talked to the woman and saw the machine. And the cool thing about Tonal, it's like a big screen, maybe 4 feet tall. And it has these little arms that when you turn it on kind of come down, and it has cable resistance. Cable resistance that you use. And it has like this feature where if it feels like it's too heavy or too light, it'll adjust the weights. So we got it. Oh, and by the way, the price of this one, what are you laughing at, Darren?
I keep thinking Saturday Night Live where they had the little hands and the little arms.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, sorry. I'm just
So this Tonal was, I think it was something around $3,000 for the machine. I know.
Cough.
And you had to pay for them. What's that?
Cough.
I know it's many years of gym membership, but it's in your home and all that good stuff. So we got it, but they made it really, really inconvenient for us as the clients or customers to actually schedule the installation. So they this is really funny. They wanted Manuel to go into the basement, which is where we were going to install it, and measure the studs through the walls to make sure that we had the right wall situation to be able to mount it on the wall and, pull on this cable so that you don't rip the machine off the wall. And Manuel was like, do I look like a construction worker to you? Like, you come to my house. I'm not going to tell you. And then what if I'm wrong? Yeah. He's like, what if I'm wrong? I don't know if that's a stud or.
He does look very masculine. So if that means anything.
This was over the phone. In the store, they were like, we sold it. And then when they were trying to install it, schedule the installation, they wanted to know our stud situation. And he's like, what?
I'll tell you the
Where's this
stud
conversation?
situation over here.
I can tell you about the stud situation over here.
And so he
No,
was
you are a
like,
stud.
he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Oh, and it was like $250 to install it. And if he had mistakenly given the wrong stud information, then like they keep that money and all this stuff.
Why do I chuckle every single time you say stud?
Because Manuel's
Me
hot.
too. We think that she's talking about
I'm
me
thinking
and
about
you.
myself, not Manuel. Not the Manuel. I'm talking about Joe.
Back to Manuel. Remember
Manuel.
that? So we decided Manuel was like, on top of like the $3,000 price tag and $250 installation, now they're asking me to do studs. And then you have to pay a $50 a month membership fee for the, trainers and stuff that come in the system. And so he was like, no, I'm not gonna do that one. And so we canceled it. They were very understanding. And then we looked at the mirror. The mirror, you've seen it. It's like, it looks literally like a mirror.
Very cool.
Mounted on the wall or tilted, very sleek, clean, minimalist design, but it doesn't have any weight resistance. It's mostly cardio workouts, and Manuel wanted a little bit of weights. So then we were like, well, let's take a look. And that one was the cheapest of the three. That one was around 1,900, same like 250 to ship it, and then you paid a little less for the monthly membership. Tempo was $2,000, and the cool thing about it looks like Tonal as far as like 4 feet tall, and then there's like a screen, a touch screen, and underneath there's like a little cabinet that holds weights. In the back there are dumbbell hooks and then a barbell hook. So it comes with good weights. You can increase your weights if you want. And what else?
Is it like tension weights or is
no,
it like
free
actual?
weights. It's actual free weights. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And the cool thing is, like, it comes with I think 120, I don't know, something like that, total weights, including the weight of the bars themselves, for
wow.
guys. But, we went and we bought some extra 25-pound free weights to put on, so you can increase it if you want. It just doesn't come standard with it.
So what's the max weight on the set?
I think it is, so we have four of each, which is like 1.25, 5, 10, and 15. So 4 times 50, if you add all those up.
Yeah.
It is. So it's heavy. It's way more heavy than I need.
Yeah, 15 pounds. Come on.
Plus the barbell thing. It's heavy.
That's like you need this tonal.
I know. It's like, it's ridiculous. So this one, you don't need studs. It's actually freestanding. It actually comes like in its own case. It's sleek. You can push it up against the wall. And it actually has like a sensor that can tell if you're doing the workouts correctly. I think Tonal does that one too. And people were concerned because there's a camera there to watch your form, and they're like, oh my God, it's seeing me work out. I don't feel comfortable with that. And they showed that the camera only sees your skeleton out view. It doesn't actually see you. And then that kind of knows when you're overextending or whatever. So we picked that one. What's up?
Isn't that like the whole camera thing? Isn't that part of what Mirror does and Peloton?
Yes.
They watch you and they coach you, right? Is it like a skeletal system, like you explained on each one of these, or is that how it works?
The trainer doesn't actually tell you, oh, you're bending backward when you lift weights. What it does is you do the workout, and then if you're doing something incorrectly, you get like a warning, like, straighten your arms or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And so it helps you correct your form. The workouts are as challenging as you want them to be. They feel like you have a personal trainer coming to your house. It's awesome. It's really, really awesome. But you need space. So, the basements sometimes have low ceilings, so you have to make sure you can jump and lift a barbell over your head in order to do it. But of the three, I think, I haven't tried the other two, but Tempo is amazing.
So you said it's like having your own personal trainer.
Yeah.
Is it, you actually have somebody training you, or is it a computerized system? Like how does that work? I watched the commercials and Peloton, and whatnot, and it looks like these people are live, and you're in class, and you're talking
Yeah.
to them.
You can actually do live classes. I haven't done one
Oh, that's
yet
cool.
because I'm working or it's too early, but
Yeah.
they have live ones. I'm assuming you get on and you can see people. But the cool thing also about it is for people that are competitive, which is why they go to the gym sometimes to like, be competitive
Look at
with
the
guys, I guess. I don't know. You can, there's like a leaderboard, like a scoreboard.
Oh,
So
cool.
the higher the weights and the more reps you do, you kind of move up the leaderboard.
It's like
You
a video
pick your,
game.
yeah, it's really, really slick, very great user interface, intuitive touchscreen. I
Very
love it.
cool.
Yeah.
I was very interested in the Peloton.
But that's just the bike, right?
Yeah, no, I don't know a lot about it. Yes, I know it's the bike, but I also have seen commercials where they advertise different classes and people doing free weights and whatnot. So I think they're trying to branch out with that
Mm,
a bit. I don't think it's where Tonal or the Mirror is as
Tempo.
far as or Tempo, excuse me, as far as workouts with
Yeah.
weights and aerobics, whatever. But I guess because they were like the big name, the first of the game, at least the way I saw it. So something I'd be interested to see if they come out with like a line that's similar to Tonal or
Mhm.
Mirror and stuff like that. And the Mirror looked really cool to me. But the funny thing about it
But
is,
it's mostly cardio, and guys
yeah,
usually,
I don't do a lot of call. I run a couple times a week.
yeah.
And that is late 'cause it's been cold, but yeah, the whole cardio thing, I'm like, rather be doing some weights.
I'd rather be
So
doing weights too, I think, because I think if you do weights, you're going to gain muscle. And they say that if you do weights the right way, you'll also lose weight. But
Yeah,
I'm not
because you're
sure.
burning fat even resting.
yeah. So I actually did a lot of research on it because I was running on and off for about 4 years straight now,
Wow.
and I would, I get to a point where I'd lose some weight, but I need like 5-10 pounds, but I really wasn't losing weight. So from my research, like, what I found was, at least for me, or maybe men in general, is the weight training really sheds the weight. Because you're gaining weight, and when you're sleeping, you're even burning fat because you're gaining muscle.
Yep.
So I find the best benefit from weight training. Absolutely.
And I think so. Here's the drawback: because I don't know about the other. No, because Tonal we got pretty quickly. So with Tempo, this was October that we decided to get it because we canceled the Tonal, and they blamed it on COVID and shipping, which I'm sure is partly true. We actually got affected with Alda's with shipping and stuff, but
Sure.
we didn't get our machine until January,
And you bought in September, you said?
October.
Jen, what did you
October.
say
Wow.
what did you say the price was plus the monthly fee?
For Tempo,
Yeah.
so the Tempo was about 2,000, and then you had to pay I think it was like 200 for the shipping, and then the membership fee is $39 a month.
And that's for any number of family members.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. So does it come with another app on your phone or anything like that? Like, has it all work?
Yeah, there's an app on the phone. It has a heart monitor that it comes with. It has a really nice mat, not like those cheap ones, but like a really solid rubber mat. It has a foam roller, because like after
Yeah.
you
Yep.
work out,
Yep.
you stretch. And I think that's it. Yeah, about $40 a month, $250 shipping, 2,000 for the machine.
So
And
my
it's in your
question,
home, and you can do it when you want.
and it's your home. It's convenient. See,
Yeah.
I need to get out, and I guess that's going to get to my segue of going to the gym.
The
So
gym,
the
yes.
gym. But I have one more question to ask you. If you had a choice, if there was no COVID, would you rather go to the gym, or would you have this machine at home? And
At
it's personal.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think again, it's all about that having to get dressed, get in the car, drive, park, parking sometimes is a nightmare at the gym. Go get a locker, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff adds time to your actual workout. So a 30, 45-minute workout is like 2 hours, you know?
Yeah. How far away is your gym? Jeez.
Well, it's like 15 minutes each way,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Mine
And
was
that
about
was,
15
it was
minutes
like,
also.
yeah, it's a lot of time. So I get dressed and I can go down to my basement in 5 minutes.
Cool.
Both ways combined, 2.5 down, 2.5
Wow.
up.
Excuse me.
So tell me about your
Yeah.
COVID
So
gym situation.
yeah. So a little backstory. So I had been at work for a little while, and COVID happened. So all this stuff happened, and gained some COVID-15 weight.
19, COVID-19. Come on.
COVID-15? Wow, what is that?
COVID-15. So your freshman 15, COVID-15. I gained.
Have you never heard of that, Darren? The freshman
No.
Freshman
15?
15, yeah, in your
I
first
have
year in
not.
college, you gain 15 years of just utter fat because you're drinking and partying and eating all of that
Oh.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
So
Is that what
was
happened?
You see,
that's what happened.
the kids come back from college after their first year and they're like fatter because of
Yeah.
all the partying.
You look
Yes,
healthy.
beer. So this is the COVID-19. Just to
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'll call it the COVID-19. So but yeah, I gained a little weight, and it didn't really happen until like September after the summer ended. So in all transparency, I went from like 170 to about $190, and
that's not
it was
bad.
Yeah, that's not
well.
that bad.
I'm also 5'8", so
wait, yeah. Oh.
5'8", 5'9", someplace in between there. So, just eating the wrong things and getting into bad habits and drinking beer, whatever. So
I think I drank every day from March until
Oh.
October or something.
Come on, man. You've always been drinking every day.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but my pores are much stronger than a bar's. So, anyway, yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, I mean, I was like, I think it was like, I don't know, a month or two ago. I was like, what, I got to unfat myself because I'm getting really soggy in the middle here, So
Did you just say unfat yourself?
Unfat myself is what I like to say. But yeah, I got as I like to say, I got a little soggy in the middle. So
That's a gross visual. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was. Everything was like okay here, but everything just went to my gut. It was like, oh my God, disgusting. So I was like, I woke up and when I saw that, I was like, you know what? It's gone too far. This is enough. So anyway,
It's would you do you, Joe? Would you do you right now?
Actually, I had a personal conversation. I was like, I don't like looking at you, really, and I doubt anybody else likes looking at you. Now,
Joe,
it wasn't
I
that
love
bad.
looking at you.
I'm really hard on myself. So, but anyway, I was like, it's like one of those things I said to myself, I would never get overweight like that, and and I did. So I scared myself a little bit. So
was nobody around you saying, "Hey,
stop"?
No.
You're getting a little soggy in the middle.
Yeah. Don't steal my words.
I know.
Wait, I don't know how long you've been going with your girlfriend, but did she have something to do with this?
Nothing. No. Nothing.
So this is before or after she had seen
just
her?
to be honest, I'm a very handsome man, and despite my my body flaws, there was no body shaming whatsoever. So yeah, I mean,
she's like, there's just more of you to hold.
There's more. I mean, I just tell her to look at my eyes. Just look up.
Right.
Don't pay attention to anything else below.
But so you weren't going to the gym at all? You took like a
no.
a
I
hiatus, or
stopped
you weren't-
running. I stopped doing everything. I was just like, it's COVID. I'm like, it's the end of the world. Whatever. It's not, but whatever it was. Anyway, so I said, I really got to start going to the gym. So we have a clubhouse where I'm at.
When you say clubhouse, are you talking about like a part of a community where it's shared with the people that live there? Okay.
Exactly. So it's part of like condos, townhouses, and apartments and all that good stuff. And they have a pool. They have it's actually really, really nice. They have this big living room. We watch TV, a pool room, a computer room, a library, and also a workout center. Now, if you're familiar with like any workout center, like in a community center, the capabilities are kind of slim.
Right. Usually they have
And
older machines and maybe
no,
one of
it
each.
was actually they just built it. It was brand new, so it was
Oh,
really nice. It's just it's a decent size, but the capabilities kind of run out. So as far as machines go, and like I said, I like to lift weights.
mm-hmm.
They have some of the weights, the free weights that you need, but they have no like bench pressing, no, you can't deadlift or anything like that. So it's like stuff that I like to do now. So I looked into joining one of the local gyms here, one of which is Planet Fitness. They had some kind of deal going on. It was like $10 a month. So I'm like, yeah,
What? That's
yeah.
a
I
good
mean, they
deal.
were starving. I think it was like September, October
Mm-hmm.
when no, it was like November. So it was like November I joined that. So
Was it like
they
right after Thanksgiving or leading up to
uh,
Thanksgiving?
I want to say right after I got
You
I
look
got all the
down, you're
food
like,
in
I see a
first. I was like,
turkey leg.
I'm so hungry. Oh, I had a turkey leg. Oh, I had one or two. So after Thanksgiving, I rushed to the gym because I got fatter. And no, they had a promotion going on. I don't remember if I saw it on TV or the interwebs or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll
So
wear a mask.
just to so I can clarify, so the community gym was just not good enough for you.
I mean, it was good enough. It's just there was like more exercises I wanted to do. So they just didn't have all the equipment that I wanted.
Do they
Okay.
have mostly like treadmills and bikes?
Treadmills, a stepper, a bike, and there's those other, weight machines, but not
Mm-hmm.
a lot of free weights. So the max free weight was like 50 pounds,
Oh,
which is fine, but I can't. If I went to bench press 120, 30 pounds, I couldn't do that because there's no straight bar there.
oh, okay.
Great little
Gotcha.
gym. And I still work out there sometimes when I'm feeling a little lazy. I don't feel like driving 10 minutes to the gym. So yeah, I was a little nervous at first going to Planet Fitness,
How
and
did you even sign up? Like, did you have to go there?
I literally just went there. I didn't do it online. I literally just went there. Um, Hold on, some little technical difficulties.
You were having it?
Yeah, sorry. Anyway,
I just sent you a text or
yeah, I saw
chat.
that.
I'm hearing this like background noise and not sure where it's coming from. When I take my headset off, I don't hear it. So
Let
hold
I
on.
can mute and see if it's me. I don't know.
I don't hear anything. Darren hears everything.
Yeah,
I'm
I
half
don't hear
deaf,
anything
just so you
either.
know.
I'm half deaf too. But anyway, sorry. Go
So
ahead.
anyway, yeah, I mean,
So you just walked in
walked in.
and
Yeah,
there
walked in. I
you were
said,
wearing a mask. They were wearing
wearing
a
a
mask.
mask.
People were
I
working
had
out with a mask.
there was no one in there. I mean, nobody. I mean, this is like November,
Yeah.
and people were still very hesitant. I think they've just opened back up, and
And you're
I,
like,
I
F
figured
this. I need to lose weight. I'm gonna
right. Well, I mean, I was already starting to lose weight in that process. I just wanted to do a little bit more. So this was like the place for me. $10 a month. It's 10 minutes away. Why not?
do you have to sign a contract like a year or anything, or it's month to month?
I believe it's month to month.
Oh.
I don't remember signing a contract. I
They're
mean, I
like,
could
just give us $10. We need
10
money.
bucks. I mean, if I did to your contract, $10 a month. I mean, big whoop. Who cares?
Right.
So
So
yeah,
what
I
happened? How'd you lose the weight?
mean, by working
What
out.
exercise do you do?
So so let me get back up a little bit. So I figured since there's like nobody in the gym, I'm not going to get COVID, right?
Mm-hmm. Unless they
So,
cough on it and leave, and then you come.
but
And
here's the thing,
touch it.
here's the thing, they do a really good job. My first time there, I just did like the treadmill, just try to like scope out the place, see what they do, just being cautious. I didn't want to really touch much. So and then, a couple people strolled in, started lifting some weights, and they're very adamant about wiping down everything, even after the gym goer does their thing. you don't know if they did it or not. There's like
So there are people walking around wiping
people
down
walked
the
around,
machine.
wiping it down.
So you're
And
not wiping it down. Their staff is wiping it down.
Well, they are, and you're supposed to as well.
Do you?
So yes, when I go, there's like these stations with bottles that whatever's in them cleans the
right, some kind of alcohol or something.
Alcohol, whatever it is, some concoction.
Do you take a swig of the alcohol before you spray it down your equipment?
It gets me motivated, man. Whatever I need. Everybody needs an edge. So I usually just spray on the paper towel. I don't spray on the equipment. All the paper towels have a wet paper towel, and I have a dry paper towel.
Right.
Wipe it down, and I dry it off. Now, sometimes you get those jerks that just spray it right on there and wipe it, and it's all wet.
Yes.
And then, like, you go down the bench or whatever, and your back's all like drenched, and it stings a little bit from the
I hate that smell too.
ammonia
exactly
or whatever. Yeah, it's like the worst.
Yep.
So I mean, as time went on, more people came to the gym.
So now we're talking
fast forwarding
December,
a month,
January.
I'm talking like now, like it's getting pretty crowded. So
It's that New Year's resolution crowd, right?
It is, but I think people are getting a lot more brave and a little more confident.
What is the average age of the people in this gym, let's say, that are going into a gym?
You know what? It's hard for me to tell. Everybody's wearing a mask. I kind of put my head down and do my own thing. But at Planet Fitness, I would guess like 30s. Like,
oh, okay.
And there's some older people there doing their treadmill and their fast walking and whatnot.
How did you decide what you were going to do?
Yeah, if you don't have a trainer, you have to like come up with your own workout routine, right?
So I would be like, I don't have no idea what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Me too. I'm
stupid.
like, I guess I'm gonna do this for a little bit.
So like, no. So like in my 20s, I did have a trainer, and actually was in shape at one point, and so I remember everything that he had taught me, and I really apply it to everything I'm doing now. So it's like either I do a full body workout, or I focus on like spot training, like just arms or chest or back, or, I get bored really easy. As long as I remember I didn't work my arms the day before, then I'll do something else. So it's whatever.
Are you going like every day?
6 days a week. Yeah.
And 6 days a week. Wow.
Yeah.
I was going about 5. So when you're doing weights, are you using like free weights or like universal type?
It's a little of both. So it's whatever I feel comfortable with. Like it's a confidence thing. So like if I'll bench press and everything, but like any overhead lifting, I do the universal thing, universal weight, just because I don't feel comfortable my joints. So it's all about your comfort level. I don't want to drop the weight on my head or my shoulders or anything. So
you're not gonna really have spotters for free weights bench pressing right now, right?
No, I mean you can ask somebody to spot you, but I don't really ask. So
yeah, I don't think I want to be spotting anybody.
Yeah, I just want to do my own thing. I don't want to spot anybody either. Yeah, so you're doing your own thing. But as far as the free weights and benching, I feel comfortable doing it because there's when I'm benching, I don't do the free weight bench. There is a bench with like hooks on it, so you lift and you lock it back in when you're done.
Oh,
so
I know what you're talking about.
It's like up. If I can't get all the way back up, there's some kind of some notch I can just
it's like between two little bar things. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I've seen that one.
So it took me, I guess, to see a difference. I've been running and working out for the past like 2-3 months, and I'd say this month was like the biggest change for me.
After 3 months?
After this last month. I mean, I've been doing it for 3 months, like trying different things and see what works for you, because I'm not, I'm in my 40s now. So what worked for me in my 30s or 20s doesn't necessarily work for me now. So I found that, free weights and lifting works a lot better for me. So I went from,
oh my God, I feel helpless. I just shouldn't even bother.
I went from 190 to 175.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
So, yeah, within the past month.
But so you're losing weight, but do you feel like tighter, or do you feel like you've gained muscle, or can you tell?
I mean, I think if you've already had that muscle at one point, it's easier to get it back. And just finding the right way to get it back. And I definitely feel tighter and bigger in the right spots.
Joe, take your shirt off, Jen, and I want to see. Plus your fans
Speak for
want to
yourself.
see.
Come on now.
I thought he was
He
going
was
to
about to do it. Darren got excited.
No, I
He
was
was
not.
like,
I
"Ooh."
did.
He's like, yeah.
Just see my eyes widen.
Oh,
And I'm like covering my eyes.
Jen's gonna puke.
I'm like, stop.
He's
no.
going to start the show next week with the shirt off.
No, I'm not.
Tune
I'm not.
in.
I don't look that good. I'm just not as soggy in the middle. We'll say that.
Like,
And
Darren.
are people noticing, or right now it's just you? I guess I don't know what people you're around. The gym people.
Oh, yeah,
your girlfriend.
Yeah, my girlfriend's like, wow, you're looking good. I'm like, yeah.
You're
Thanks.
like, yeah, I always look good. That's right.
Yeah, thanks.
Does she go to the gym?
What's that?
Does she go to the gym?
No, but she's like one of those people that's just gifted with
High metabolism and
yeah.
good physique.
a good body. She doesn't do anything, and she just looks.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
I think everybody hates people like that. And that's no
Yeah.
fair. It's not fair.
So she's lucky with that, and I have to work at it. So
I
Mhm.
can never go 6 days a week. That's just crazy
But
for me.
for me, I don't know. It's just a challenge, and I think it's just like right now for me, it's just like a mindset. It's something that's I can't keep up with. Eventually, I'll have to bring it down to like 3 times a week or something like that. But
I'm
it's
doing it
also
3 times a week, but it's weird because I'm in a program that's a 4-week fight club. It's like boxing program,
Mhm.
and it's 3 times a week, but 2 times a day. So you do your 45-minute strength training or whatever, and then there's a stretch or abs or something in the second half of the day. But
Yeah.
that's like 6 times, but it's only 3 days.
Yeah. So, but that's what I was doing. I was like 3 days out of that 6, I was doing doubles. So I would do strength training, and then I would do abs, or I do cardio, or I go run, or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to kind of bounce it out and to figure out what was working for me. And now it's like I might do 1 or 2 doubles a week,
Right.
and that's it.
One thing that I saw, where was it? I feel like it was in Long Island City in New York. The gyms were doing a lot of their classes outdoors in front of the gym. So they had trainers and stuff doing classes outside. And that was interesting. And I saw CrossFit places set up their stuff in the parking lot outside, driving by.
I am seriously interested in CrossFit because
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't know. I think I
Why
might
not,
want to
Jeff?
try
Don't
it
do
out.
it. It's so bad.
Have you done it? Have you experienced with it?
Yeah,
Or?
I tried it twice, and the first time Manuel and I both got really injured. And this was not a fault of CrossFit, but of the trainer that wasn't teaching us how to do things right. So I actually tore my shoulder something,
Ooh.
and Manuel did something where his arms got all super swollen for a week. Anyways,
That's from lifting.
yeah, I don't know. It was like, it looked like you couldn't see his elbow. It was he was
Ooh.
swollen, right? And so we didn't go to that guy anymore. We're like, he's gonna make us break something.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, we tried it again. This was actually maybe 2 years ago. It was okay, but it's just it's overly intense. Like you don't.
Yeah, that's what I hear about it. But I hear
don't
that
need
if you
to
have the
actually
right
do that.
trainer, it can be very good for you if they don't push you beyond what you should be doing.
So
And it's a little bit culty, also. If I
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
so,
into that. So I mean,
yeah.
is it like circuit training? You do this exercise, then no breaks. You hurry up. You move to the next. Half an hour, 45 minutes long. How does that work?
So they have, I think it's between 30 and 45 minutes. And then each day they have a different set of workouts. So when you walk in that day, or you can look on their app or their website or Facebook, they all do it kind of different ways. You can see what the workout of the day is.
Mhm.
And then you go in and that's what you do. And then they have modifications if you can't, jump onto a 6-foot tall box, for
Yeah,
example.
I can't
Stuff
jump
like
on a 6-inch box.
right. It's like, what? But
Yeah, no.
I think the principle is interesting, but I do think it's for younger people.
I think I
Yeah,
told you that I what
I think you're
what
right. I think I would hurt myself.
what I would like to try is Orange Theory Fitness.
Darren, I heard that
Yeah.
is awesome.
I've heard
Yeah.
really good about
But
that
they
too.
have
It's
one
in- about that.
expensive.
They have
Very
one in
expensive.
Flemington,
Very.
but it's small and you're on top of people. So I don't know if they're open again or not. But there's nothing like in between here and where I work. But what I like about it is there's 3 things: there's rowing, cardio, and strength training, and they hook you up to a monitor so you can see yourself on the monitor and monitor yourself against other people. That's sort of the group challenge between people to be in the target zone for your heart rate. And you get good results if you actually take it seriously. So it's focused, and it's not a like hours long workout.
Why is it called Orange Theory?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a great question.
I know
never
their
thought of that.
symbol is orange, but I
Yeah.
don't know why it's called Orange Theory. Huh.
So in the
That's fun.
pandemic, I thought, you know what, I'm going to get a rower. So I
Yes.
got a
Those are
rower.
really good total body workouts. Actually.
Right. So I got a rower, Jen. Do you know how many times I used it?
Did you get the one with the water in it?
No, I got a Concept 2 Model D as in dog, which is supposed to be a good rower. And I used it maybe 3 or 4 times, and then I got bored.
You got bored? You need a different
did.
playlist, music
Yeah.
playlist or something.
You know, and when I was prepping for this show, I did see that there are apps that you can load and plug into what they call the PM5, which is kind of an interface to the rower, and the apps can give you a visualization like on an iPad of other workouts or things that you can do with other people, or get training from people that know rowing very well instead of just sitting there by yourself. So I haven't tried those, but they all cost like, $15 a month and up. But it might be a more motivating thing. At least I would be doing something rather than sitting here by myself.
Yeah, I think that motivation piece is what I really like about, and I think Tempo, Tonal, and Mirror all do it. And you're watching a trainer tell you what to do, but then they're also like, you can do it. Come on, 5 more.
And if I'm sitting here by
all
myself, I'm like,
See, that would annoy me because, I do have bad days at the gym. And if somebody was like, come on, Joe, let's go. Rah, rah, rah.
You
that
can
wouldn't
mute
really
them,
annoy
mute
me at
them.
all.
I mean,
That was part-
screw you. I'm
was
having a
part of
bad
the-
day, and this is what I'm doing.
That was part of the thing that at least I liked about Max Challenge is that the instructor, there's one instructor for about anywhere between 5 to 20 some people in the session. And I liked that they would try and motivate you, but they wouldn't push you like way too hard. But Pat didn't like it at times because certain instructors were maybe a little bit over the top. But
Yeah.
like
I like
picking on, like,
yeah.
deeper, go further.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that like when I start back up, I started slow, and especially if I haven't worked out in a while, you gotta start slow. And I if I went into one of those programs and somebody's like pushing me, and I can't because I'm out of shape, whatever.
Yeah. Or you don't want to. You want to go
You
slow.
don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to go slow. You want to feel it out, And to me, that's like, it's not very motivating because you don't feel like you're coming up to the challenge. You don't want to do it anymore. You feel like you can't do it. So it becomes the opposite of motivation. Could I mean, now I'd probably go and see if I can keep up with it, but I don't think if I was getting back into exercising again that I'd want to do something like that. It's very intimidating.
I think that with the at-home experience, because this is the first time I've ever actually had an at-home situation, gym or whatever it is, Tempo, and I find that I am more, like I exert myself more because I'm not worried about like the grunting and the sounds you make when you work out hard. And like
how
other
did-
people
how did
hear me
that
be like,
sound,
You grunt?
Give
No,
us
I
an
know exactly what
example.
you're talking about. I know
yeah.
exactly
So
what
like
you're talking
I
about.
don't have to worry about, the sounds that you make when you're like lifting heavy weights, so you can just kind of do what you need to do.
Yeah.
So,
I have no
maybe I'm too
shame, so
self-conscious when I go to the
yeah.
gym. I'm just like,
I don't think I mean, I have my headphones on, so I'm not aware of any noise I make, and maybe I do. 'Cause
there's some
you
people
get
that
to
you're
that
like,
point,
really?
you get to that point, you're like, you're lifting some weights, and you're just like, it's not happening. It's not going
Yeah.
any further. And you're just like, fuck it. And
Yeah.
I actually might say that out loud, and I don't know if I am or not. But I'm like,
Right.
I'm not doing that.
What kind of headsets do you wear when you go to the gym?
The ones I have on right now.
Oh,
So
they
You
seem
wear those
very
big
heavy.
ones?
yeah,
I see
I
a lot
can't
of
do
work. I picture
the
that I see
wireless,
a lot.
but
I picture that I see a lot of people wearing like iPods and or what do
I
you call
can't
it?
put those things in my ears.
Yeah.
I can't
They
do
fall
it.
out of my ears, so I can't keep
Well, I have
move around.
as you know, the history of my ears. I can't fit those things in my ears.
What's wrong with your ears?
You don't remember?
No. Oh, that's right.
Jen-
You're deaf and you got big holes. Is that
You're
right?
But why? But why? I had 2 surgeries on my
Yes.
ears.
I
You're
remember that
deaf
now.
and you have big
Yeah.
holes. Wow.
So anyway, talk about headphones.
Let's put it bluntly.
What is your playlist, Jen? Like if you're working out,
I
I have a feeling I know what it is.
yes.
It's gonna be like some kind of like dance music, dubstep, like right?
No, I actually like beats. I don't. So it depends. If I'm doing cardio, I like stuff that is like dance music because then I can
Yep.
jump rope to it. It has like a beat. But then if I'm doing stuff where I don't want to,
Sorry, I was gonna try. I was gonna play a clip from a song, but I had.
what did you do?
Go ahead. Keep.
I was like, what does that sound? But if I'm running, I don't like any words. So I do the BPMs and I pick a beat that I want to be able to run
I get
depending
that,
on the
yeah.
distance. So I just
Yeah.
do a beat per minute kind of
Yeah, I get that.
repetitive. Dun, 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 dun. So that's
Hold on.
me.
Here we go.
So, what does Darren got?
No, only you hear it.
Only you hear it.
You're the only one.
Darren's
Only I heard it.
shaking his head to like.
Damn it.
What is it?
Yeah.
Country? What is it?
Oh yeah.
What about you, Joe? What do you work out
So
to?
if I'm running, oddly enough, it has to be something chill. But I like you.
Chill? Really?
Yeah. So like I'll listen to Jack Johnson. Something just
Run?
chill. I'm running,
Oh.
and I'll like you. I'll find that certain beat to run to.
Mhm.
So that's like you. That's how I run.
On
But
Spotify, they have a BPM channel or whatever it's called. So you
I
can
never
pick
tried that.
you can pick the beat depending on how fast you want to run and just
Oh,
it'll
wow.
play a bunch of songs with that same beat.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna try
Mhm.
that. And then if I'm lifting weights, it has to be like metal, like.
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. So on Spotify, there's something called Beast Mode. That's what
I'm
I like
familiar
to
with
listen
it.
to.
Yeah.
I listen to that
So-
one.
Well,
Yeah.
I have
a
my own
playlist called Beast
yeah,
Mode. I don't
yeah,
know.
something like that. But I cherry pick off of like that, and I create my own playlist. So bands like it's all like 90s stuff that because I'm old and that gets me going.
Does that
like,
make me ancient or what?
So it's like all like 90s
Well.
stuff like or early 2000s. So it's like Korn,
Uh-huh.
Led Zeppelin, Limp Bizkit,
Mhm. Yes.
all that good stuff. So yeah,
I
that's
also like
gets me going.
it like Queen sometimes is good depending, but
Oh yeah.
I like to mix it up. But yeah, it's cardio is dance, running is beats per minute, strength training is beast mode.
I
That's kinda my go-to.
cannot do dance. I feel like I'm at a club. That
What's wrong with
I'm not
that?
a club. I'm not a club goer. So anytime I hear that music, it just reminds me of like maybe times like it's flashback times in my 20s where I was stuck at a club that I didn't want to be at, and all I hear is unts, 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 unts.
That's so good to jump rope to, though.
Oh my god, it's like all automatic headache.
Do you do
Like-
beatboxing, Joe? Because it was pretty good.
Was that good?
Yeah, the first
It's
time was
me,
bad.
by the way. What about you, Darren? What do you listen to when you
When I don't work out.
Bro.
When you rode that 3 times with your
3
machine.
times you rode? What did you listen
Maybe
to?
that's why I had didn't continue because I wasn't listening to any kind of music.
I'm gonna say Dolly Parton.
No, she's not the kind of one you listen to when you're,
You know what's
Exercising.
weird though? When
You
I
love Dolly,
travel,
though.
Dolly? She banks, by the way. Different topic, but she's
Did
like
you say
one
she
of the
bangs?
banks. She makes a
Oh.
lot of money.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does.
On a different topic, and I know it's not part of our topic, but she was freaking hot when she was young, man. Let me tell you
You
what.
think? Dolly
Oh
Parton?
God, look back, like 60s.
Have you been to Dollywood?
Yep. No, come
I
on. Why would I go
love
to Dollywood?
Dollywood.
I've been
I
to
know you do.
Dollywood. I
Do
don't
I look like
remember
the
it.
kind of guy that would ever go to Dollywood?
Jen, when were you at Dollywood?
I was in Dollywood in 1989.
Oh my God.
94.
Oh my God, that's so long ago. It's changed so much,
So you
Jen.
were like 30 then, right?
Yes, 32.
You need to go back.
I want to go back. It was fun. I remember they had a stage and like a show with a parrot, and it was really fun. And I went on stage and put the bird in a cannon, and then it was supposed to shoot
You put
out,
the
but it
bird in
didn't.
a cannon?
You put a
Yeah.
live bird.
It was
What? I didn't think they had that when I was there.
It was supposed to be like a
That's
thing,
like
like
cruelty to animals.
put the
It
bird in the
doesn't-
cannon, and then the presenter or whatever lit the cannon, and it was supposed to fly the bird out, but it didn't. It was like a joke.
Jen, I think you were at a different show.
I need a sound effect for a cannon.
And there were some kind of
Boom.
narcotics involved.
But I was happy I got on the stage. That's all I remember about Dollywood, though.
Mm.
Hmm.
Nice.
Jen, we're almost out of time.
So I would say, Darren, if you have trouble being motivated
I do.
and you need good music and someone that pushes you, then look at something at home that, has a personal trainer that comes with it.
Yeah. I might try the rower edition things and I'll report back.
Report back. Oh, I was going to say, when I work out, when traveling was a thing, when I go to the hotel gym, for whatever reason, I guess because they have some of their treadmills have like TVs and stuff on them, I'll watch the news, which sucks to work out too. But
Yeah.
No, I don't
Wait,
mind.
which
what I
news
do.
channel do you watch, Jen?
I like to hear all perspectives.
CNN,
Right.
MSNBC. What
Fox,
channel do you
all of
watch?
them.
What channel do you watch, Joe? Did we have this
Slipping it in.
conversation at the end of the
Yeah.
last show?
CNN.
Yeah, my ass watch CNN.
Mhm.
All
I don't
day,
even-
CNN.
I don't even want to watch CNN anymore. But then again, now that
I can't.
now
no,
that
I-
Trump's off, it's not as Trump beating anymore.
Trumpy.
Yeah,
Trumpy.
Oh, wait,
It's not as
you should see
Trumpy.
my social account.
Why?
Anytime I
Social
mention,
account.
anytime I mention Republican or Trump,
just you should just post
holy
Trump.
moly!
Just say Trump.
And
See
it's
what
well,
happens.
this recent post that I posted was it was exactly what I said. It was like anytime I say Republican or Trump, and it was this meme of this girl getting really upset, and it said triggered.
Uh-huh.
Of course, it triggered somebody.
It's like when you say
as I expected, and it was like just lines of going back and forth with this person, and I
like
should have known.
friends. I guess
Yeah,
so.
I mean,
They're your friends?
I mean, they can have their own opinion and everything like that, and I respect that, and I think it's just different perspectives, but it's how angry they get at me for
Mhm.
so like. At one point, I did support Trump until the whole Capitol riot and all that nonsense. And a Democrat,
Mhm.
but they automatically think a Democrat is like you're anti-gay, you're pro-life, and it's all
Are you
economics
not
to me.
pro-life? I don't know. I don't know what the whole.
I'm pro-choice. I'm
we'll have
pro-choice.
that conversation next show
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're out of time.
Well,
All
guess
right.
what's this weekend? Super Bowl.
Whoop, whoop. Tom Brady, another Super Bowl. But let me
Tom
just say this:
Brady.
this is historic because I love sports. If he wins, he will win more Super Bowls than any NFL team in history. So I'm kind of rooting for him because it's kind of cool and it's history.
And just to close, I heard the funniest joke that East Coast people get, and it's Tom Brady doing it right, working on the East Coast and then retiring in Florida. is
Oh
what they
boy!
say.
So this week, maybe not Sunday, but we need to fix our live stream. I might need your help.
Oh, did this go to YouTube or no?
No, didn't work.
Oh, I posted.
We're
it
out of
too.
time. It'll be
There's-
there next week because Joe's going to help this weekend fix it.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye.